Welcome back to Lucky Fortune English Podcast. I'm Vincent, and I'm excited about today's deep dive.
I'm Jenny,
We're going to be exploring something a little different.
ready to unpack some fascinating insights with you.
Today, we're taking a look at your daily horoscope for February 1st, 2025.
Ooh,
It's like a personalized cosmic forecast.
just for you.
We'll explore the career, love, and money outlook for each sign.
And
Maybe you'll discover something unexpected about yourself.
the Zodiac is this incredible system for understanding personality traits
Okay, let's jump right in with Aries,
and potential influences.
the fiery trailblazer of the Zodiac.
It's amazing how relevant it still feels even after all these centuries.
It looks like you're in for an amazing career day, Aries. This is all about seizing opportunities
Aries is known for its dynamic energy and leadership qualities.
and making bold moves,
Today, that take-charge attitude is going to be amplified,
especially if you're working on innovative projects
especially if you're working on innovative projects or leading a team.
or leading a team.
It's not just about brute force, though.
Now, what about love for our Aries friends?
This energy also translates to incredible breakthroughs in creative thinking. So if you've been hitting a wall with a project, Aries, today might be the day you finally have that aha moment.
Sounds like a recipe for success.
Well, get ready for some fireworks because love is looking incredibly bright as well.
For single Aries,
For single Aries, there's a high chance of meeting someone who truly captures your attention.
we're not talking about just any fling.
We're not talking about just any fling, though.
And for those already coupled up,
This could be a meeting of minds, a connection that really sparks something special within you.
things are about to get even sweeter.
Expect deeper connection, playful energy, and lots of joy. It's a great time to plan something special with your partner.
A romantic dinner?
A romantic dinner, a weekend getaway, anything that allows you to reconnect and rekindle the spark.
Wow, so it's a double whammy for Aries. Fantastic career prospects and a chance to find love
Wow.
or deepen existing relationships.
Yeah.
But let's not forget about money.
But let's not forget about money.
What does the financial forecast look like?
The financial outlook is generally positive for Aries today, but with a little caveat.
There's potential for unexpected income,
There's potential for unexpected income like a bonus or gift.
like a bonus or gift. But this influx of cash could also tempt you to splurge.
But this influx of cash could also tempt you to splurge on impulse purchases.
That makes sense. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement of a good day
Exactly.
and want to celebrate.
So the key here is to be mindful.
By all means, enjoy any financial windfall that comes your way.
By all means, enjoy any financial windfall that comes your way, but maybe make a list of things you really need or want. And if something catches your eye, don't buy it right away. Give yourself a day or two to think it over that way. You can make sure you're spending wisely and not just giving in to impulse.
That's great advice for everyone, really, not just Aries.
Mm.
Okay, moving on to Taurus, known for being grounded and practical. What does the day hold for them?
For Taurus today is all about steady progress and paying attention to those finer details. It's a day where your patience and meticulous nature will truly shine. If you're working on a project that requires precision or has a lot of moving parts, you'll excel.
Don't be surprised if others come to you for help.
Don't be surprised if others come to you for help. Your organizational skills are in high demand.
That's so true. Taurus is definitely the go-to sign when you need something done right. But with all this focus on work, what about love for our Taurus friends? Do they have time for romance?
Taurus craves genuine connection and stability in relationships today. Focus on nurturing the bonds you already have.
Have a heartfelt conversation with your partner.
Have a heartfelt conversation with your partner. Plan a cozy night in, or simply enjoy each other's company in a peaceful setting.
If you're single,
If you're single, be open to meeting someone who appreciates your down-to-earth nature.
no playing games for Taurus. Now let's talk about money.
Now let's talk about money.
That's the financial outlook.
Financially, you're in a great position to make sound decisions. It's an excellent day for long-term investments or planning for the future. Just avoid risky ventures or get-rich-quick schemes. Stick to what you know and trust your instincts.
Practicality reigns supreme.
Yes.
Now let's shift gears to Gemini, the communicator of the Zodiac.
The communicator of the Zodiac.
What's in store for them?
Gemini, prepare for a day buzzing with social energy.
Your communication skills are going to be supercharged today.
Your communication skills are going to be supercharged today, whether you're collaborating on a project, brainstorming ideas, or just catching up with friends. You'll find it easy to connect with others and express yourself clearly.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
Do you think this could lead to any conflicts?
that's a great point.
Maybe with signs that aren't as communicative.
While Gemini thrives on connection, it's important to be mindful of others' communication styles.
Some signs might find your energy overwhelming.
Some signs might find your energy overwhelming, so be sure to check in and make sure everyone feels heard and understood.
It's not just about talking.
It's not just about talking, it's about listening, too.
Good advice. So lots of opportunities for connection for Gemini today.
Right.
But what about love?
In matters of the heart, keep things light and playful, Gemini.
Today is about enjoying each other's company.
Today is about enjoying each other's company and sharing laughter, a spontaneous date, a fun activity you can do together. That's the kind of energy that will bring you closer to your partner.
If you're single, don't be afraid to strike up a conversation.
If you're single, don't be afraid to strike up a conversation with someone who catches your eye. You never know where it might lead.
Sounds like a fun day.
Hey.
What about finances for Gemini?
Financially, it's a stable day for Gemini. No major wins or losses predicted, but it's a good time to review your budget and make sure you're on track with your financial goals.
All right, next up we have Cancer,
Okay.
the nurturing and sensitive soul of the Zodiac.
The nurturing and sensitive soul of the Zodiac.
What does the day hold for them?
Cancer, you might face some challenges today, especially in your career.
You might feel overlooked,
You might feel overlooked, or like your efforts aren't being appreciated.
or like your efforts aren't being appreciated. It's important to remember that this is just a temporary blip.
It's important to remember that this is just a temporary blip, and it doesn't reflect your true worth.
It can be frustrating when you're putting in the effort,
Absolutely.
but not seeing the recognition you deserve.
Instead of getting discouraged, try to focus on the bigger picture. Remind yourself of your past achievements and the positive impact you've made.
If you're feeling overwhelmed,
If you're feeling overwhelmed, don't be afraid to reach out to a trusted colleague or mentor for support.
it's okay to ask for help.
Yeah.
What about love for Cancer today?
Open and honest communication is key today. Cancer, be mindful of your words and try to express your feelings in a way that avoids misunderstandings.
It's a good day to really listen to your partner.
It's a good day to really listen to your partner and create a safe space for both of you to share your thoughts and emotions.
So important. Bottling things up never leads to anything good.
Right.
What about finances?
Financially, it's a day for prudence. Cancer, stick to your budget and avoid any unnecessary expenses. Maybe treat yourself to something small that brings you joy, but don't go overboard.
A little self-care is always a good idea.
Yes.
All right, let's turn our attention to Leo, the charismatic and radiant star of the Zodiac.
Okay.
What's in the stars for them today?
Leo, get ready to shine. Today is all about embracing your natural leadership qualities and letting your confidence radiate. You'll be drawn to situations where you can take charge, inspire others, and showcase your talents.
Career-wise, things are looking bright for Leo.
Career-wise, things are looking bright for Leo.
What about love? Will they be attracting admirers left and right?
You bet. Romantically, Leo, you're feeling especially magnetic and alluring. If you're single, you'll definitely catch the eye of someone special.
And if you're already in a relationship?
And if you're already in a relationship, expect a surge of passion and romance. This is a great time to plan a special date or simply enjoy basking in the glow of your love.
Sounds like a day full of love and admiration for Leo.
Sounds like a day full of love and admiration for Leo.
And what about their finances? Will their bank account be as radiant as their personality today?
Financially, there's definite potential for abundance today, Leo.
This could be a raise?
This could be a raise, a bonus, or maybe even a lucrative new opportunity that presents itself.
Someone's roaring all the way to the bank. All right, moving on to Virgo.
All right, moving on to Virgo.
The meticulous and analytical mind of the Zodiac.
The meticulous and analytical mind of the Zodiac.
What does the day hold for them?
Virgo today is all about putting your sharp mind and attention to detail to good use.
Your practicality and organizational skills will be your superpowers.
Your practicality and organizational skills will be your superpowers. This is a great day to tackle complex tasks, analyze data, or streamline a process.
I can already see Virgo color-coding their to-do list.
Yeah.
And planning out every minute of their day.
And planning out every minute of their day.
But how does this meticulous nature translate to their relationships?
In love, Virgo seeks genuine connection and intellectual stimulation.
You're not one for superficiality.
You're not one for superficiality or shallow conversations.
Or shallow conversations today, focus on engaging with your partner on a deeper level.
Today, focus on engaging with your partner on a deeper level. Have meaningful discussions, explore shared interests, or simply enjoy each other's company in a way that feels mentally stimulating.
Quality time over quantity time for Virgo.
Quality time over quantity time for Virgo.
And speaking of practicality, what's the financial forecast looking like?
Financially, it's a good day for reviewing your budget and making any necessary adjustments. Look for ways to streamline your spending and make wise investments. You might even consider researching a new financial strategy or exploring a side hustle to boost your income.
Always thinking ahead. Now let's shift our focus to Libra,
Always thinking ahead. Now let's shift our focus to Libra,
the harmonious and diplomatic peacemaker of the Zodiac.
the harmonious and diplomatic peacemaker of the Zodiac.
What's in the stars for them today?
Libra, your ability to create balance and harmony will be especially potent today.
You'll excel in situations that require negotiation.
You'll excel in situations that require negotiation, diplomacy, or mediating between different perspectives.
Or mediating between different perspectives. It's a great day to work on collaborative projects.
It's a great day to work on collaborative projects or to help resolve any conflicts that might arise.
Sounds like Libra is the office superhero today, swooping in to save the day with their diplomacy skills. But how does this play out in their personal life?
In matters of the heart, Libra craves connection and companionship today. Nurture your existing relationships by being present, attentive, and understanding.
If you're single, be open to meeting someone.
If you're single, be open to meeting someone who complements your personality and shares your desire for peace and harmony.
It's all about finding that perfect balance. And what about their finances?
Financially, it's a stable day for Libra. No major gains or losses are predicted, making it a good opportunity to focus on maintaining your current financial equilibrium. Steady and balanced, just like a Libra. Now let's delve into the world of Scorpio, the intense and passionate soul of the Zodiac. What does the day have in store for them?
Scorpio. You might encounter some challenges today, especially in your career. You might feel frustrated or like you're not making the progress you desire.
That can be tough for a sign as ambitious and driven as Scorpio.
Exactly.
It's important to remember that these are just temporary setbacks.
It's important to remember that these are just temporary setbacks and they don't define your ultimate success. Use this time to reassess your goals, refine your strategies, and tap into your incredible resilience. You have the power to overcome any obstacle, Scorpio.
Don't let anything hold you back. Now let's talk about love for Scorpio.
Okay.
What kind of energy surrounds their relationships today?
Be mindful of power dynamics today, Scorpio. While your passion is one of your greatest strengths, it can also lead to intensity in your relationships.
Focus on clear communication.
Focus on clear communication, honesty, and respecting each other's boundaries.
If you sense any tension brewing, address it calmly and directly.
Keeping things balanced is key. What about finances for Scorpio?
Financially, exercise caution today, Scorpio. Avoid any risky investments or impulsive spending. It's better to be safe than sorry, especially when it comes to money matters.
Wise words. Now let's turn our attention to Sagittarius,
Wise words.
the adventurous and free-spirited archer of the Zodiac.
The adventurous and free-spirited archer of the Zodiac.
What kind of adventure awaits them today?
Sagittarius today is all about embracing your independence and exploring new horizons, both literally and figuratively.
You might feel a pull toward unconventional paths.
You might feel a pull toward unconventional paths or opportunities that offer more freedom and flexibility.
That's so fitting for Sagittarius, always seeking new experiences. But with all this focus on independence, how does that impact their love life?
In matters of the heart, Sagittarius is drawn to partners who share their zest for life and love of adventure.
Today, plan a spontaneous outing.
Today, plan a spontaneous outing, try something new together, or simply enjoy each other's company in a way that feels liberating and exciting.
Keeping things fresh and exciting is definitely a Sagittarius love language. And what about their finances? Will they be spending freely on their adventures?
Financially, be mindful of overspending today, Sagittarius.
It's easy to get carried away when you're having fun.
It's easy to get carried away when you're having fun and exploring new things. Stick to your budget and avoid any unnecessary purchases that could put a strain on your finances.
A little financial discipline goes a long way, especially for a free-spirited sign like Sagittarius.
Right.
Okay, next up we have Capricorn, the ambitious and disciplined climber of the Zodiac.
Okay.
What does the day have in store for them?
Capricorn today is a day for steady progress and hard work.
You'll see the rewards of your efforts, whether it's recognition for a job well done.
You'll see the rewards of your efforts, whether it's recognition for a job well done, a step closer to achieving a long-term goal, or simply the satisfaction of knowing you've given your best.
All that hard work is finally paying off.
All that hard work is finally paying off.
But how does this translate to their love life? Will they have time for romance amidst their ambitious pursuits?
In relationships, Capricorn values stability and commitment today. Focus on nurturing your existing relationships. Or if you're single, be open to meeting someone who appreciates your responsible nature and shares your long-term vision.
Substance over superficiality for Capricorn. What about their finances? Will they be making any power moves today?
Financially, it's a good day for making long-term investments or planning for the future.
You might consider meeting with a financial advisor.
You might consider meeting with a financial advisor, researching retirement plans, or exploring real estate opportunities.
Always thinking ahead, that's our Capricorn. Now let's move on to Aquarius.
Always thinking ahead, that's our Capricorn. Now let's move on to Aquarius.
The innovative and independent thinker of the Zodiac.
The innovative and independent thinker of the Zodiac.
What does their cosmic forecast look like?
Aquarius today is a day for embracing your unique perspective and thinking outside the box.
You'll be drawn to unconventional ideas and projects.
You'll be drawn to unconventional ideas and projects that allow you to express your creativity and individuality.
The typical 9-to-5 grind might feel a bit stifling for Aquarius today.
Yeah.
But how does this independent spirit translate to their love life?
In matters of the heart, Aquarius is attracted to partners who are intellectually stimulating and who respect their need for independence.
If you're in a relationship,
Make sure you're communicating your needs clearly and giving each other space to pursue your individual passions.
freedom within a relationship is key for Aquarius. What about their finances? Will they be making any unconventional investments today?
Financially, it's a day for being cautious with your spending, Aquarius.
Avoid any impulsive purchases.
Avoid any impulsive purchases or risky ventures that could jeopardize your financial stability.
A little financial restraint goes a long way.
Right.
Especially for a sign as innovative as Aquarius.
Especially for a sign as innovative as Aquarius.
And last but not least, we have Pisces, the dreamy and compassionate soul of the Zodiac.
Okay.
What's the day hold for them?
Pisces, today you may feel a bit more sensitive than usual.
Be mindful of your energy.
Be mindful of your energy and try to avoid situations or people that could drain you emotionally.
It's okay to set boundaries.
It's okay to set boundaries and prioritize self-care.
Protecting your peace is essential, Pisces.
Protecting your peace is essential, Pisces.
What about their love life? Will they be swept away by a tide of romance today?
Romantically, Pisces craves deep connection and emotional intimacy.
Today, be open and honest with your partner.
Today, be open and honest with your partner about your feelings and needs. Vulnerability and authentic expression will strengthen your bond.
If you're single, trust your intuition.
If you're single, trust your intuition and don't settle for anything less than a soul-deep connection.
Communication is key. And what about finances? Will Pisces be swimming in abundance today?
Financially, it's a day for being practical and avoiding any unnecessary expenses. Pisces.
Stick to your budget.
Stick to your budget and make conscious choices about how you use your resources.
A little groundedness goes a long way.
A little groundedness goes a long way.
So there you have it. A glimpse into what the stars have in store for each sign today, February 1st, 2025. But we're not done yet.
There's so much more to explore. We've only just scratched the surface.
Exactly. Stay tuned for part 2, where we'll delve deeper into some of the fascinating patterns and connections emerging from these horoscopes.
Ooh, I love that. Welcome back to the show. We've just explored some personalized predictions for each zodiac sign.
But now I want to shift gears a bit and look for those fascinating connections
I'd love that.
and patterns that emerge when we look at the bigger picture.
What's really striking to me is how many signs today are being highlighted for their communication skills.
Not just Gemini.
Not just Gemini, the usual suspect, but also Libra.
Right.
And even Aries, who might be surprised to find themselves leading through words rather than just action.
It's like the universe is saying, hey, today's all about connecting with others in a meaningful way.
Exactly.
But it's not just about being chatty or outgoing, right?
Exactly. It's about really honing that ability to express yourself clearly and effectively, whether you're collaborating on a project, negotiating a deal, or having a heart-to-heart with someone you love.
So for our listeners out there, no matter what your sign,
Right.
pay attention to how you're communicating today.
Such great questions.
Are you truly listening? Are you choosing your words carefully? And are you expressing yourself authentically?
And if we zoom out even further, another theme that emerges is this idea of balance.
Some signs like Aries and Leo are riding a wave of good fortune.
Some signs like Aries and Leo are riding a wave of good fortune and opportunity,
And opportunity.
while others like Cancer and Scorpio are facing some tough challenges
While others like Cancer and Scorpio,
and might feel a bit overwhelmed.
it's almost like a cosmic reminder that life is full of ups and downs.
It is. And even if your horoscope is predicting an amazing day, it doesn't mean you won't encounter any bumps in the road.
Right.
And on the flip side, even if you're going through a difficult time.
And on the flip side, even if you're going through a difficult time,
And on the flip side, even if you're going through a difficult time.
there's always a silver lining to be found.
It's all about perspective.
Right.
And speaking of looking ahead,
Mm-hmm.
I noticed that a few signs like Taurus and Capricorn
Makes sense given their practical and grounded nature.
are being encouraged to focus on long-term goals and financial planning.
They're not about quick fixes. They understand that slow and steady progress is what ultimately leads to lasting success.
So this is a great reminder for all of us, no matter what our sign, to take a moment and think about where we want to be in the future.
I love that.
What steps, big or small, can we take today to move in that direction?
Whether it's saving a little extra money each month, investing in our education, or simply nurturing the relationships that matter most, those consistent actions add up over time.
This makes me think about the so what factor of horoscopes.
It's one thing to read your predictions and get excited about the possibilities,
Right.
but it's up to each of us to actually do something with that information.
It is. So I'd encourage our listeners to think about what truly resonates with them from today's episode.
What are those areas of your life where you're craving growth
What are those areas of your life where you're craving growth or change?
or change?
Hmm.
And what are those small, actionable steps you can take today to make it happen?
It's about taking ownership of our destiny.
The stars might offer guidance.
The stars might offer guidance, but we're ultimately the authors of our own stories.
Beautifully said.
Now, another pattern I observed is this emphasis on self-care for several signs.
Pisces, for example, is being advised to protect their energy.
Pisces, for example, is being advised to protect their energy and avoid situations that might drain them emotionally.
And Cancer is being reminded to communicate their needs clearly.
And Cancer is being reminded to communicate their needs clearly to avoid misunderstandings.
To avoid misunderstandings, it's like the universe is saying.
Exactly.
Take care of yourself first so you can show up fully for others.
We can't pour from an empty cup. If we're
Right.
constantly giving without taking time to replenish ourselves,
We'll eventually burn out.
we'll eventually burn out, and that benefits no one.
It's about recognizing that prioritizing our well-being isn't selfish. It's essential not just for our own happiness, but for our ability to show up as our best selves in all areas of our lives.
So if you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed today, regardless of your sign,
So if you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed today, regardless of your sign,
give yourself permission to take a break.
do something that brings you joy.
Do something that brings you joy, even if it's just for a few minutes. Nourish your mind, body, and soul.
I love that.
Now let's shift gears and talk about love.
Now let's shift gears and talk about love. There's a lot of positive energy surrounding romance today.
Aries is predicted to encounter sparks and deepen their connection. Leo is radiating magnetism and allure.
And Libra is craving harmony and companionship.
This suggests that today is a wonderful day for nurturing our relationships, whether romantic or platonic.
It's a beautiful reminder that connection is such a vital part of the human experience.
Yes.
We all need people in our lives who love us, support us, and challenge us to grow.
So reach out to someone you care about today. Express your appreciation, offer a listening ear, and simply enjoy the magic of human connection.
Even small gestures can make a big difference.
Even small gestures can make a big difference.
Now, for our listeners who are single
Remember, these are just general predictions.
and might be feeling a bit left out of all this love-divvy energy,
Love can blossom unexpectedly at any time, regardless of what your horoscope says.
the key is to stay open to it. Put yourself out there
Couldn't agree more.
and believe that you are worthy of love and connection.
And lastly, let's touch upon the topic of finances.
We see some interesting contrasts here.
We see some interesting contrasts here. Leo is basking in a potential for abundance,
While signs like Taurus and Virgo are being encouraged to focus on practicality.
while signs like Taurus and Virgo are being encouraged to focus on practicality and make those wise investments.
And make those wise investments.
This reminds us that regardless of our zodiac sign, financial responsibility is key.
It's about creating a healthy relationship with money.
It's about creating a healthy relationship with money, one that balances enjoying the present moment with planning for the future.
So whether you're feeling flush with cash,
So whether you're feeling flush with cash
whether you're feeling flush with cash,
or watching your budget carefully, today's a great day to review your spending habits, track your expenses, and make those conscious choices about how you're using your resources.
Now, before we move on to our final thoughts for this episode, I think it's important to remind everyone that astrology is a complex
Absolutely.
and nuanced subject.
These daily horoscopes are meant to be a source of guidance and insight.
We should always take them with a grain of salt, focusing on what resonates and leaving behind what doesn't.
Right.
It's all about using this information as a tool for self-reflection.
And personal growth, not as a crystal ball that predicts our future with certainty.
Love that.
Okay, are you ready to wrap things up?
I am. I am excited to share a final thought with our listeners as we close out this deep dive into the world of astrology. Right, and ready for that final thought. What wisdom do you have to share with us today?
Well, we've covered a lot of ground in this deep dive.
Yeah?
Specific predictions for each sign, potential challenges and opportunities, sparks flying in both love and finances.
It's been quite a journey through the Zodiac.
It has. But as we wrap up, I want to emphasize that it's not just about what the horoscope says.
Right.
It's about how you choose to engage with this information.
So it's not about letting the predictions dictate our actions.
Yeah, exactly.
Or limit our possibilities.
Think of it more like a gentle nudge from the universe, a cosmic whisper pointing you in a certain direction.
I like that, cosmic pep talk.
It's about tuning in to those subtle energies and seeing how you can work with them to create the life you desire. If your horoscope is highlighting abundance and opportunity,
Yeah.
by all means, ride that wave. But don't just sit back and wait for things to happen.
You have to take action, be proactive, and make the most of those positive vibes.
And if your horoscope is pointing towards challenges or obstacles, don't let that discourage you.
Right.
Remember, you have the inner strength and resilience to overcome anything that comes your way.
It's all about mindset,
Absolutely.
how we choose to perceive and respond to those inevitable ups and downs.
So as you move through the rest of your day, remember that you have the power to choose your response. You can face those triumphs and tribulations with grace and intention, creating a life that reflects your truest self.
That's such a powerful message, and I think it's the perfect note to end on.
Thank you for joining us on this unique deep dive into the world of astrology.
We hope you found it insightful, entertaining, and maybe even a little bit inspiring.
Whether you're a devoted horoscope enthusiast or simply curious about what the stars have to say, remember that your future is ultimately in your hands.
But hey, it's always fun to see what the cosmos has in store.
It is. And who knows, maybe these predictions will spark some new ideas or perspectives.
Thanks for listening, everyone. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more fascinating deep dives on all sorts of topics. Subscribing to our channel will bring you good luck. See you again.
Until next time, keep shining bright.